More justice, more peace. That's what protesters are calling for after a man was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. Now they say Kilmar Abrego Garcia has been denied due process.
Now back in the U.S., Abrego Garcia now faces human smuggling charges after a stop in Putnam County in 2022. You can see him here walking out of the federal courthouse. During today's rally, Abrego Garcia's wife talked about her husband's hopes.
Our family should have never been in this situation. We should be with our children.
Deberíamos estar con nuestros hijos.
Me and Kilmar's mind is here in Tennessee, but my heart is in Maryland with my kids.
This evening, we have team coverage of the case. Caitlin Quisenberry spoke to demonstrators demanding due process and that ICE be abolished.
But first, we want to go to News 2's Sam Clemente, who has been in court all day long, and saying the prosecution continues to plead their case to have Abrego detained. What do we know?
Yeah, that's right, Kendall. I mean, we've been going at this since 10 in the morning, and it appears that we might be nearing some sort of resolution. A judge does not need to make a decision today, but it appeared when I stepped out that we're getting that direction. Now, since we started at 10, the prosecution, as is expected in a detention hearing, has taken most of that time to lay out their evidence, lay out their case. So acting U.S. Attorney General Rob McGuire has spoke a lot today. He just stepped down from addressing the court within the past 30 minutes. But most of their evidence centers around 5 different testimonies that they've accumulated since that 2022 arrest. And McGuire argues the danger of both a flight risk that Abrego Garcia is, and then also the danger that he is on the community. And with the danger towards the community, McGuire's alleging that the inappropriate behavior that the informants told them of Abrego Garcia, specifically towards minors, he's repeated this a lot, inappropriate behavior with women and minors is a main reason why they'd like him to remain detained, to not be let loose. But then the argument of risk of flight comes from the fact that he can't actually get released. This is a tricky part of this case. If Abrego Garcia is not detained, he gets moved over to ICE custody. And it was just alluded in the courtroom, if that does happen, he goes from Homeland Security to ICE, there's a realistic chance that Abrego Garcia would then get deported. But he cannot get deported back to El Salvador, so he'd be deported somewhere else. And as McGuire argued, that very much increases the risk of flight, that he would not come back and ever stand trial because he'd be deported somewhere else where they might not be able to get him back here for a trial. So all the evidence was laid out. Prosecution spent a lot of time today hammering at his conduct. They cited a couple times 2 previous orders of protection that Abrego Garcia's wife issued against him because of his, quote, domineering, intimidating behavior. The judge did point out that all of the evidence laid out predates or goes back 2022 or earlier. So nothing within the last couple years that she argued doesn't make it as much relevant because it's not recent. But we are reaching some sort of conclusion. Just a reminder that if he is released, he still goes to ICE. So this is all kind of semantics, guys. But we're hoping we get some sort of verdict by 5 o'clock. I'll throw it back to you.